Oh, what's up, everyone? This is your host, Ghost, coming to you live with another wonderful video. How is everyone doing today? I'm doing well myself. Oh, man. Listen, I just woke up from a nap because I'm lazy. Um, no, I've been a little busy today. Visiting my aunt in the hospital. So I had to do that. So just finished up with that. Now I'd already planned to do a stream, but now it looks like I might not be able to do a stream tomorrow, or I might just get up a little earlier and do it then. Might be what I'll try to do tomorrow. Is get up a little earlier and do it then. Um, we'll see. We'll see how lazy I feel like being. But yeah. So again, I'm gonna try this week. I tried last week, didn't end up doing it. I had a bunch of shit I needed to do, so it didn't end up going as what I planned. But I am trying to do another show while I do the Donald Trump stuff, because of course it's kind of I don't want to be just labeled Donald Trump, get a bunch of fans from that, although that's not working. But don't want to get a bunch of fans from doing Donald Trump stuff, and then people show up, hey, what's going on? You didn't, you're not doing a Donald Trump stuff, and then I lose a bunch of following. So trying not to end up like that, but what can you do? We'll see. I'm working at it, but we'll see how it goes. I was a little busy last week, so we'll try again this week. So a little housekeeping. Follow me on X at officialwghost. It's the best way to find out when I go live. I also stream live on X as well. Follow me on Rumble, rumble.com/withghost. That is my main channel. And anything happens, definitely I will still be on Rumble. YouTube.com/@withghost and twitch.tv/officialwithghost. Those are the various channels. My gaming channel, which I am playing Helldivers 2, is rumble.com/gamingwithghost, youtube.com/official @officialgamingwithghost. I stream on the main channel of my X, or I stream on X Gaming and Twitch as well. So those are the same. Actually, speaking of which, before we get into the actual video, it is interesting. Helldivers 2, they had a little controversy going on. They were going to require Steam players to create a PlayStation Network account and require them to link those two accounts and force them to do that to play Helldivers 2. They were allowing they were going to have new players to start doing that. I think yesterday was the 5th or something like that. And then people who've been playing since the get-go had till May 30th. Well, yesterday or over the weekend, I can't remember, Helldivers account, or the creators have announced that they're no longer going forward with this, or Sony's not going to force it or something like that. Anyways, it's no longer going forward. The outrage was enough, and it was hilarious. I knew this was coming just by the outrage. I knew it wasn't going to be very long for this ridiculousness to stop, and it was good. It really shows that the community can get behind something. They can really have an effective change on it. That's something we can all. It's something we all can feel warm in our hearts that we can still change bullshit. But yeah, so that was funny. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it wouldn't have affected me at all. I thought it was messed up, because, and also they had to refund a bunch of money from people because they weren't making that actually known prior. So when a bunch of people were gaming, well, PC players at least came in and were playing, they weren't expecting to do any of that stuff. And look, sure, would it have been easier to just sign into a PC, make a PSN network and link in all that? Would that have been easier? Probably. But when you get told one thing and then all of a sudden something changes, there's gonna be some outrage, and it's justifiable outrage. So I'm glad that and also it was kind of funny because the Helldivers review bombed, like tanked terribly after that announcement, and it was doing so well for so long. It's honestly a great game. minus the bullshit, the corporate bullshit. It's a great game. You ought to play it. You ought to, if you like gaming, it's a lot of fun. So, but it just was really funny to me. And yeah. So, anyways, I just got on a tangent because I remembered that. But anyways, let's get to it. Let's start doing our coverage. Now we're going to cover Fresh and Fit. Well, specifically Myron. Exposing Daisy Jing Chen, Fresh, aka Fresh's baby mama. We're going to cover her, as this is the last time Fresh and Fit are going to talk about her and are exposing the lies that she has done. From denying being an escort, denying any of the evidence they had, and a pretty big one that you saw in the description, the abortion she had prior to all this drama. So prior to all of this, prior to everything that she did, she already had an abortion. All right. So before she even started this press tour to get some views, clicks, and everything, she already had done the abortion. And it has caused a lot of people that backing her just have a lot of egg on her face. There's one, Tree of Logic, a female podcaster who interviewed her. She kind of had to back down and kind of turn her back on her and be like, you fucking liar, you ruse, you piece of shit liar. They didn't really say that, but basically, you liar. So it's kind of funny. But we'll get into that and all that in a little bit when Myron gets to it. This is a very short video that he did, considering it's only 49 seconds. And the intro was 8 minutes. Or sorry, not 49 seconds, 49 minutes. And the intro was 8 minutes. And we got 41. So basically we got 41 minutes left to do this thing. So it's a fairly short one. This might probably be a one I don't actually fast forward through, but we'll see. Anyways, let's get to it. Oh, I need earphones. How am I supposed to do this without earphones? Okay, what is going on? I need to buy a fucking stand for this shit over here. There we go. Okay. All right, here we are. All right, there we go. Let's get to it. Presentation. Oh, here we go. This is the Fresh and Fit exposing Daisy Jing Chen. Jing Tang. Okay, I'm Asian. I can be racist. Let's get to it.
Podcast, regular edition. It's Friday, part one of a 3P, guys. We got a lot to talk about today. Obviously, we're going to be talking about some things and clear the air. We got a debate coming up with Destiny and Suleiman, which I'm actually really excited for.
I did watch that. That debate was a good one. Destiny lost, in my opinion. I am actually going to try and cover another debate tomorrow, depending. I have to go and watch my aunt. She's getting out of the hospital from her stroke, as I mentioned this morning. I'm going to go and watch her while my mom goes to work for a little bit, which is why I may have to get up early to do my regular to do the Trump stream. But there's another debate I wanted to cover. It's Laura Chen versus Andrew Wilson. And then I'm going to try and stop doing reaction stuff and just do the news stuff that I've been doing. But we'll try. So, but let's get into it. But again, the Destiny versus Suleiman debate was very good.
And then we got an after hours, hopefully, if we have enough time. But quick announcements as usual, guys. Rumble.com/Fresh and Fit. As you guys know, that's the home base for the Fresh and Fit podcast. So if we ever get canceled, you know exactly where to find us. I know a bunch of you guys message me on Twitter and stuff. Hey, where are the videos? I don't see the after hours videos. They're all on Rumble, guys. Rumble.com/Fresh and Fit. All of the videos are there. So if you see a video that we streamed on here and then for some odd reason it's gone, it's going to be on Rumble or on Locals. And obviously we're kind of cleaning up the channel and everything else like that. So make sure to go to the home base. And then also CouchClub.tv, where we have all the behind the scenes content over there. But let's just cut right to the chase, man, because as far as this Daisy chick goes, man,
I've got you in my sights.
To be honest with y'all, I really didn't want to do any of this. I didn't really want to have to go public with this stuff. I didn't want to have to do these videos. You guys know me. I don't necessarily like to do drama. Anytime I'm doing a video like this, it's typically to respond to some ridiculous accusations. But at this point,
What you say?
Congratulations.
This woman has tried to destroy my partner's name, brand, credibility, character, and I'm just not going to stand for it, especially in the face of blatant lies for her own personal gain, right?
Liar.
So we're going to systematically just go through this. She's told you guys a bunch of lies, and we're going to point out the discrepancies, and you guys can go ahead and decide who you think is telling the truth here. But I got a bunch of evidence, a bunch of facts here, and facts don't care about feelings. So let's go ahead and give a quick little recap here about who this chick is, okay? So as you guys know, thank you very much. Fresh was dealing with this girl, Daisy. He met her back in November. They've spent approximately 21 days total together. They've known each other for a few months, but she goes back and forth between here and New York City and China. But if we're going to accumulate the total amount of days spent together, it's roughly 21 days. And you guys know, I've talked about this, but I'll say it again. Fresh messed up dealing with this girl. He messed up,
a fucking idiot,
for having unprotected sex with her. He messed up from,
dealing with her
ejaculating and doing all this other crap without a condom with this girl. It was stupid. And we take full accountability for that. And he learned his lesson. I'll tell you all that. He definitely learned his lesson. This will never happen again. But that does not refute the fact that this woman had some nefarious intentions, which we're going to go over today. I don't want to go and sit here and say, oh, Fresh is a victim, etc. They're both adults. It is what it is. He fucked up. Just there's no way around
Fresh
it.
isn't a victim. He's a fucking idiot.
But
that's what he is.
I think it's important that you guys understand the full story of what's going on here and see everything objectively, and then you guys can go ahead and make your own decision. So first and foremost, we're going to debunk some of the lies, right? So we went over the backstory, right, of how they met, etc. And then after they met, Fresh took her to Barbados. They went over there. They hung out for a bit, and she wanted an apartment here in Miami. He said no. Everything switched up. She got angry, and she abruptly left she left Miami after and went back for New York. And then roughly a week later, she left on or about March 25th. Roughly a week later, around April 1st, she calls him, and then obviously the infamous phone call where she says, "I'm pregnant. I'm going to keep the baby. What are you going to do to me, etc." Fishing for a reaction. We've all heard it, right?
Yeah, that's the phone call. I don't want the baby. I don't want to kill baby. Well, you already did it, you fucking liar.
So after that happened, I made a video where I went into her dark past, where she was involved in some activities that, may or may not be illegal here in the United States and back in China. And her past definitely caught up to her. And she tried to...
Now, another L they had, Fresh, if you don't remember, is they went and really tried to stand up for this girl, said, hey, no, she's not, an escort. That's not her. Turns out to be false, or not false, but it turned to be incorrect. They were incorrect in that thing. She turned it out to actually be a... What the fuck? Sorry, looking at this. It turned out to be she was an escort. Now, the page that the Reddit users found was a false one, which is why they initially thought it was false. That one's not true, but she ended up being like on a sugar baby site and the seeking arrangement sites that they are also on, and advertising there. So that so while they were while the Redditors were correct, they were incorrect in what she was using, which led them to believe, hey, that they're all full of bullshit.
To say that the things that we brought to light were a lie, which we're going to show you guys today. They definitely weren't a lie, and we got the proof to show it. So first and foremost, she said she is not a lady of the night or an escort, right? Let's go ahead and roll that clip real fast. You guys are probably going to be familiar with this one.
If you call me an escort, prove it. Prove it.
Firstly, do you think I paid her?
No.
Cash only.
No. We can transfer. Do you have cash?
I would prefer to pay you half first and then half after. It's never worked out good. I paid up front.
Why? I'm here. What are you worried about?
One time, I paid the girl up front. I was pushing her. She said she came up 3 times and that she couldn't do it anymore.
So you're going to do it like 10 times? 2 weeks?
I have been scammed in the past.
Yeah, but I'm a girl. I need to be more secure. If you're not making excuse, that means you are not willing to pay.
Pause real quick.
I would like to please you more.
And I want you guys to pay attention to her voice, okay? Because we're going to play some clips of her speaking. You tell me if it's the same person by voice. And don't worry, I know some of y'all are like, wait, where's her face? We'll get to that. Go ahead.
Only for like an hour or so. It's not just to be fun. But yeah, usually I'll be for 2, 3, 4 hours.
Non-stop?
We start from sleep in.
I cannot stay for 2 and 3 hours.
You can't stay for 2 or 3
I can stay, but I cannot have sex for 2 and 3 hours. Like, who can do that?
It's not just sex for 2 or 3 hours. You have to trust me on this. You will not be uncomfortable.
This is a very weird thing. Like it's like you will not be uncomfortable. It will not be painful. It's just really weird. Like
Will not be painful. If you are, you may go. I will not force you to stay.
You can pay me half and I will stay here for 1 hour.
1 hour doesn't mean you're only going to stay for 1 hour.
Then I will stay here for 1 hour and I'll leave. Because for you, 1 hour is enough. You said 2, 3 hours. I cannot stay for 2 and 3 hours.
You can't stay for 2 or 3
I
hours.
can't.
Honestly, the onus is on you to make this experience wonderful so that I will want to see you again.
Okay, so let's get started.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So I know some of you are like, whoa, this is a fake video. Who is that? Guys, the individual came forward. We promised him we would conceal his identity to protect his identity. You could hear that that's clearly an Australian accent. He's not Australian. Well, Australian accent, but he's not necessarily from Australia. Won't go deeper than that. However, this video was taken somewhere in the summer of 2018, roughly, or 2019. But the point I'm trying to make is that that's not fresh, guys. But you could clearly hear it's her voice, and that's her, right? And this was before some work was done, which we're going to show you guys the before and afters as well, okay? But that is her basically, you know, I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
can't have sex for
So
2 to 3
after
hours.
that video comes out, of course, what's the strategy? Deny, 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 right? And we got a clip here where she denies it. So let's just get into that clip.
Make false allegations. If you really believe this is her, which it isn't, give
So this is the tree of logic, and she ends up having to kind of retract a lot. Well, not retract, but kind of be like, you know, kind of throw her under the bus because it turns out that she was bullshitting this entire time.
us the unedited version of this video. Okay? Because clearly,
Pause.
when you look at
Oh, don't worry. You guys will get the full unedited version of this video in court. We have it. And the individual that's involved is willing to testify. So don't worry. It will absolutely be made public when it needs to be, but not right now. Okay? And so as you can see here, right? They're trying to say that it's not the same person. Go ahead, click. Keep playing it.
both of them, all right, you can see that the woman on the right is totally different. Not only just the body, but just the face. Just the face.
Why would that video taking at the
No, that might be, you know, yeah, it's kind of different. She looks a lot different, but she sounds the exact same. All right, like I like when, you know, there was like, oh, it's 2 different people, blah blah blah, da, 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 da. But they sound exactly the same. Okay, maybe that's just my racist Asian ears, but they sound exactly the fucking same to me when she talks, and when this Daisy here, when she talks, sounds exactly the same to me. Okay. Sounds exactly the same to me.
at the first place though? Why would that guy take a video of meeting a woman in a hotel?
I don't
What the
know.
fuck?
I have no
What was
idea.
the intention?
Pause. It's painful when the shoe's on the other foot, huh? Right? Because she records fresh, no problem, breaks the law. But then someone does it to her. Look at how angry she is. She didn't expect that to come. Because again, this story broke worldwide. You know, the attention that she wanted, she got it. And people are like, whoa, I remember this girl. And people came forward with a bunch of dirt on this chick. She's done some things in the past and scammed some people, which we're going to talk about that more later on. So people definitely had an axe to grind with this woman. Let's continue on.
It's not good to have enemies.
That right there, I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. All I know is that this is used to just humiliate you. That's all that is. Okay. If you really look at it though, Daisy, it's kind of racist.
All right.
Because they're
Pause.
saying that.
I think that's enough there. So
God damn, this
what's the allegation?
tree of logic.
The allegation is the woman that's in the video is not the same woman. Oh, really? Okay.
Not a good
Let's have
angle
fun
for you,
with
tree
this.
of logic.
Exhibit A. Let's pull it up, Bills.
I'm ready.
Yeah, pull it up. So here's her Instagram, right? As you guys can see. Not altered at all. This is her Instagram, DaisyFit_Chen, as y'all can see, right? We're going to go over and show you guys what she used to look like. Go over. You can see the woman in the video and the girl on the left, pulled from her Instagram, right? Some similarities there. A little bit fair skin, but same facial structure. If you don't believe that, go to the next one. Here she is from that video with a tattoo on her back, and here's another one from her Instagram working out. Okay, same tattoo in the same area. Looks like it might have been covered up and had some work done, but that's an interesting.
Yeah, the tattoo right here, it looks like it's more. There's more of it, but it's in the same location. Does look like it has the same general shape, which is what you kind of do with a cover up.
Interesting coincidence, huh?
And again, none of this is really required for me because they sound exactly the same to me. All right, am I just nuts? Am I the only one who thinks these bitches sound like the same person?
Next picture. We see here from her Instagram again that there's clearly been a certain amount of work done
It's been a
in
lot
the
of work
face,
done.
in the breasts, etc. Look at the drastic difference between the
Bills, that guy. If you didn't catch that, he went over, circled the breast. But yeah, no, let's going off of what they say. This picture's pulled from her Instagram, which why would she have a single picture of a female alone by herself on her Instagram? Her skin's a lot fairer. She's gotten some tan. She's definitely got a boob done. Her jaw is slightly the same. Maybe I think this one's gotten a little more work done. So
photos.
She's done a lot of plastic
Okay.
surgery.
Next, we're going to go ahead and show.
Wow.
This is her before. This was pulled for one of her social medias. I think it was either her Chinese Instagram or one of her older photos from Instagram. Notice the tattoo that says Daisy on her hip. Okay? That's her. Now, we're going to go and show you her now. Oh, same tattoo in the same area pulled from her Instagram. Okay? It is the same person, my friends. Okay? It's the same person, but she's had a good amount of work done. And for the people that still don't believe me, that think that I'm a liar and I photoshopped or whatever, let's hear it right from the horse's mouth. Where are you from?
I'm from China.
What do you do for work?
So I'm a fitness model and fitness trainer, and I also work in plastic surgeon business. So I work with the most famous plastic surgeons in China.
Is it big in China?
And it's very big. So
Common
every
surgery.
girls get their nose down, eyes. Because Asian we have small eyes. Because they want to get like bigger eyeliner. They want to look like Western girls, and they get their boobs down.
So the most common
Most
surgeries
common.
are for women are breast
Breast
and the
surgery.
eyelids.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, oh, we ain't done though. But wait, there's more. Let's continue on to the next one. So clearly she has a ridiculous amount of work done. You guys have seen the before and after photos. This woman has adjusted her look significantly to include her face. Okay. And she even admitted that she worked at a plastic surgery clinic, etc., which makes sense, doesn't it? All right. So what's the next tab? So in this clip, you guys are going to see that they're going to dispute paperwork that I brought forward that showed that she was fired from a certain job for it being involved in criminal activity. Let's run the clip and see how they try to refute my claims. Or should I say Chen? And we have the documents to show that you got fired and why you got fired. Again, this is all in Chinese.
Okay. Hold on. Let me go
Technically
back to that. Hold
How
on
you
a
got fired again?
Okay. Have you seen this before? What am I looking at?
What does that even mean? Like,
Pause.
I don't know.
I want you guys to watch her body language very closely when she's confronted with this evidence. Okay? Roll it back, Bills. Pay attention to her body language and her eyes.
What it looks to me. Go ahead.
Myron said this file was talking about how I got fired by stealing company's money. That form says nothing about that.
Oh.
What?
He said,
First off, let's just get there. Why are you going to immediately believe the person you're interviewing? Like, oh, yeah, no, you're totally telling me the truth. Okay. Why wouldn't you go and get your own independent review? What does she have to gain to tell you the truth? That no, I absolutely got fired for this. Okay. What makes you think she's going to tell you the truth in the first place? All right. So why are you just automatically believing, oh, yeah, what she's telling me is 100% fact? That's not what this is saying at all. Like, come on, Trey Logic.
that I steal company's money.
But the form says nothing about stealing money. What?
Nothing
But is that form connected to you in any kind of way?
No, I don't
So
know.
it's
I
not.
don't know.
So the form is not connected to you. It's not about you. And what?
What the fuck is that? Why are you saying like that? I'm like, why are you doing this? Like you're trying to talk to her to the side. Like, I don't know. This is weird. I know I'm making fun of trilogy here.
He
I don't care.
said it's because you read Chinese, so you would know what it says.
And again, why would you just automatically believe what she says? Turns out she's a fucking liar.
And he says that it says that on the paper that whoever's on there stole money, but that's not what it says in Chinese.
It's not.
Girl, sue the crap out of them.
Oh yeah, go ahead, try and sue him.
You got a slam dunk case.
By the way, I already teamed up the
Pause the
agents
video.
in New York.
You triggered my trap
I
card.
had to put the Punisher shirt on for this one. So they're claiming that the documents aren't real and she doesn't know and that's not her and she's not involved in criminal activity, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what we got here, guys? Run to the next tab, please. We have those documents, right? I had them translated, right? And she also claims also that the person that's involved in the documents isn't her, right? So two things. First, she's saying she's not the documents aren't legit. She didn't get fired for doing any type of criminal activity with stealing, blah, 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 all this crap, right? And she doesn't know about it, all this stuff. Let's go ahead and show the documents that we got. So what I went ahead and did, right, is we got those documents officially translated, my friends.
First off, I just want to say this. This is pretty funny. Hold on. I just want to point something out that I just saw. I got it silent just because I don't want it to interrupt. But I don't want to say. Okay. So you got Chinese. Thank you. You got Chinese. Mandarin. Sorry, Mandarin. The Mandarin language translated by the Spanish group. This is just funny to me. Sorry. All right, back in.
Right? Is we got those documents officially translated, my friends. Okay, we got them certified, translated. Shout out to my guy We Rise. He translated the first set, but we had a little bit more time this time, and we went ahead and translated them officially. And what I will say, and you can see the stamp of approval, etc., they're pretty much damn near the same thing we said before. But you know what? Let's just have fun with this and show you guys and read through the real reason she was fired. Okay? So go ahead, and we're going to scroll down here. And you can see that's the police report. We'll address that one later because they try to say that wasn't real either, which we'll talk about that in a second. But here's the termination of labor contract. And I want you guys to pay attention to points 4.
Okay, I'm just going to want to read this. Okay, so this is the official translation. You started working at Shanghai Beijing, maybe that's supposed to be Beijing, Performance Co., Ltd. On July 2nd of 2018 with the current position of business assistant due to the following situation as listed under item blank and blank. The labor contract signed between you and our company on July 2nd of 2018 for a term of 3 years. It terminated on August 3rd, 2018, and the employment relationship is terminated simultaneously. 1, by mutual agreement between the parties. 2, the employee is proven to be unsuitable for employment during the probationary period. 3, the employee seriously violates the company's rules and regulations. 4, the employee seriously neglected duties, engaged in malpractice for personal gain, caused significant harm to the company. 5, the employee simultaneously established an employment relationship with another employer, which severely affected the completion of work in our company, or refused to correct it after being requested by the company. 6, the personal documents provided by the employee to the company are false, or the labor contract is concluded or renewed by coercion or taking advantage of others' vulnerabilities, causing the company to agree against its true intention. 7, the employee is held criminally liable according to the law. After the medical treatment period expires, the employee is unable to perform the original job or the job arranged by the company. The employee is incompetent for the job, and even after training or adjustment, the position still cannot be performed. Significant changes occurred in the objective circumstances on which the labor contract was based at the time of its blank, making it impossible to perform the labor contract. After negotiations between the parties, no agreement could be reached, I'm assuming, on the amendment. Blank circumstances stipulate by law and administration regulation complete the handover of work return of items, settlement of expenses at the personal administration. Link of the company before August 26th official notice.
Or in 7.
No.
Okay. 4. The employee seriously neglects duties, engages in malpractice for personal gain, and causes significant harm to the company. Guys, that is basically embezzlement right there. Okay. Then it says the employee is held criminally liable according to law.
Yeah. And let's see. Reach an amendment. Other circumstances stipulated by law. Please complete and hand over. Okay.
And I want you guys to pay attention. Where was this place? What's the name of this business? It's called the Shanghai Bimeng Performance Agency Co. Limited, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think we got a business card. Don't we got a business card for this? Oh, I think we do. Oh, we got the business card that says the same exact thing with her name, Daisy, on it. So what are the chances that you're going to find someone named Daisy that also goes by Jin Cheng as her real name? Okay. Oh, we got another piece of evidence that shows this is the same person. Scroll down real quick for me, Bills. We got her ID because when they fired her, they had her ID there, right? And what does that show? Scroll down.
Hold on.
It shows her birthday, guys. Okay. What's her birthday? December 7th, 1995. Jin Cheng, right? Well, we got some evidence to link her once again. Don't we have some medical records, Bills?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I think we do. That she put on the internet herself. Oh, what does that birthday say? Chen Jing, 12/7/1995. Oh, what a coincidence.
Man, she is like a year younger than me.
Not only have we been able to link her to this company that fired her through her business card that has her name Daisy on it, which is a very unique nickname to have, that also has the government name as Jin Cheng, but also we went ahead and matched up the ID of those documents, right, that showed her getting fired alongside the own medical records that she posted. You are the same individual. Stop lying, okay? I've effectively linked you now to the same Planned Parenthood document that has your name and your birthday in it, that has the same birthday linked to the documents that got you fired. You're the same individual. You're trying to say, that's not me. These pictures don't look like me. Last time I checked, let's show the before and after one more time, Bills. You did a drastic plastic surgery, right? And you changed your look significantly, right? You can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to us. We know that you've had work done and you've changed your look. That's why you're trying to sit there and say that it's not the same woman. It is the same woman, same voice, etc. Everything links back. You're the same girl in the video. You're the same girl that got fired. You're the same girl that the police report is written about. You're the same individual. Too many consistencies. Same tattoos, same birthday, same nickname, same government name, same mode of travel.
I mean, she kind of linked him, like she linked the shit out of it, or he linked the shit out of her, like almost to death at this point. Like it's kind of at this point, it's kind of indisputable.
Etc. You are the same. Okay. There's no defamation here because everything I said is the truth. Okay. We have officially translated documents from an interpreter that show that you are in fact the individual in the pictures and in the documents. All right. So let's go ahead and what's next here? We got the next chapter. Yeah. So now we're going to get into now that we'll go back to the fire documents real quick.
The fire documents?
Yeah.
Got you.
And if you scroll down, right? Because I think I really want to drive this home too. Scroll down some more.
Hold on, let me make sure there's no doxing.
Yeah. No worries.
Let me just double check.
And we're doing her a courtesy by redacting some of this stuff for her.
Let me do one quick edit, Myron. One quick edit.
All right, he's gonna do a quick edit while we do that. We got chats.
Let me actually see.
Yeah. Well, I'll read some chats while he does this quickly. From Johnny Green says, "Hey, FNF, I made," and it's the debate coming like an old leather work. God damn, bro, you guys messed up. If you saw the character of this woman, shut up. Like if you guys were putting this police report, this either man.
All right,
so shut the hell up.
Those
all right, what do we?
We're ready.
All right, so let's pull up that document again. Scroll down. So now that we've effectively linked her to actually being fired, and we know it's the same individual, and just so you guys know, real quick note here: this police report was filed by the same individual that was in the video with her, which we linked through the photographs. Okay, he's the one that wrote this police report where she ran off with his money. So it's
shit.
irrefutable that it's the same individual. So not only did she steal from her company, she also stole from this individual because she was supposed to go and exchange currency for him, and she never came back. And that's why he filed this police report here. Right? Scroll down a little bit, Bills.
Got you.
Scroll down some more.
Want me to zoom in?
Yeah, zoom in a little bit. And then you can see here, guys, these are all the reasons that they fired her. I highlighted 4 and 7, but there's a bunch, right? Unsuitable for employment during the probationary period. The employee seriously violates the company's rules and regulations. The employee seriously neglects duties, engages in malpractice for personal gain, and causes significant harm to the company. That, guys, if you're doing things for personal gain at the cost of the company, you are stealing. If you're not working when you're on the clock, if you're taking
So I think probably Daisy's point was it doesn't specifically said she was stealing from, like she was embezzling money from the company. What Myron is saying is this is basically, if you're doing some stuff for personal gain on company time, you are effectively stealing from the company.
longer lunch breaks, etc. That's effectively stealing from the company. Okay, there's many ways to steal from a company. It doesn't just necessarily mean stealing money. Okay, the employee simultaneously establishes an employment relationship with another employer, which severely affects the completion of work in our company, or refuses to correct it after being requested by the company. The personal documents provided by the employee to the company are false, or the labor contract is concluded or renewed by coercion or taking advantage of others' vulnerabilities, causing the company to agree against its true intention. The employee is held criminally liable according to law, etc., etc. So y'all can see. Oh, it says they say that she's incompetent. I'm not surprised. She's definitely fumbled a bunch of times during this whole press run that she did. But regardless, guys, you can see here that we're dealing with someone that isn't necessarily credible. Can't even hold a job, right? Now, as you guys know, she went around and she did a million podcasts. I think she did like 10 plus interviews. She went on H3. She went on Abba and Preach. She worked with, Duke the Simp and a bunch of other people. She's done at least 10 plus videos, etc.
I would like to also point out she has shut down her account, her X account. It was Medusa Fit, no longer Medusa Fit. She tried to the funny thing is she tried to clap back at Myron, saying he's lying, blah blah blah, and try to fight Myron, through the X space. Myron roasted her. Actually, let's just show those. But you can see the original stuff he tweeted back. Like the post that he was responding to, it's not around anymore. It's kind of funny. Hold on. What the fuck? This guy's shadow banned to fuck, apparently. Let's see. Okay. So stomp, draw, riders, roll. All right. So I know you're not talking, you chopstick hooker. You tried to bring Walter down, but it backfired. He don't got time to talk to you, your scumbag ass. But I do. Let's list off how much of a piece of shit you are. You got exposed as a lying escort that used a pregnancy to get clout. You aborted the baby April 5th and never had the intention to keep it. You secretly and illegally recorded conversations in an effect to expose Walter to pin the blame on him for why you got the abortion. You use those recordings of pregnancy as leverage to go on multiple podcasts because no one gives a fuck about you unless you mention Walter. You useless cum bucket bimbo. God damn, Myron. You illegally searched Walter's house. After he extended you hospitality, you took pictures of his jewelry and got unauthorized access to his computer and looked at one of his bank accounts. That is ridiculous. Worst of all, you literally tried to fuck a dirty sodomite named Abba, a.k.a. Anus. You clout-chasing piece of shit. I'm going to cook your ass crispier than they do dogs in your homeland. Keep trying me. I'll give you fame you're thirsting for. You blood-sucking, low-IQ, plastic, slanty-eye, love you long time, bitch. And as you can see, the post is from an account that no longer exists. Fucking Myron. God damn, dude. Oh, that was funny. All right. So, so after all this, she shut down her Twitter. So It's interesting. Just interesting.
Milking the crap out of the situation, right? And, you know, hey, a girl's working hard, right? Got to take a break, got to get a vacation. What does she do? She comes to Miami. Well, stupid. She made a mistake. So she comes down here, right? And this is from her own Instagram. And you guys can see here at Kiki on the River. For those that are unaware, Kiki on the River is an expensive restaurant down here in Miami. It's down right up on the water in downtown Miami, where the wharf used to be. I had witnesses. I wish we caught it on video, but people saw her vaping. And I was like, wait, hold on 1 second. Isn't this girl pregnant? Why is she in Miami partying and vaping? Then I saw this. Next tab. Oh, she's drinking wine. What? So let me get this straight. You're claiming that you're pregnant. You're going through all this stress. People are making fun of you. People are making death threats, all this stuff, which all, by the way, you made this public, by the way. You didn't have to do that. You did this to yourself. But that's a whole other story. So you're in Miami partying, drinking alcohol and vaping, right? Having a good time, going to strip clubs, etc. You know, you're living a lit life. You're, putting signs saying, sue your baby daddy, thinking it's all funny and everything else like that. But you're drinking and partying. So aren't you supposed to be pregnant? This doesn't make sense, right? I don't know what that drink is. I don't know if it's a mocktail or alcohol, but we know that you definitely had some wine. Then it gets better. The very woman that interviewed her, right, exposes her. Let's run the clip. It speaks for itself, guys.
Thing. So being online is not my thing. So yeah, the whole thing about her not keeping it, there's more to it than you guys would ever know.
Pause. Wait, there's more to it. Let's see.
So yeah, it is that. So I'm just saying, like, let me just say this. I gotta be freaking careful, dude. I gotta be freaking careful.
Why?
I will talk in code. Okay. I will talk in code. If you're going to keep up a ruse, don't be caught with your ratchet BBL girlfriend drinking wine. There, I'm done.
Pause. She couldn't help herself. She had to expose the very girl that she interviewed and got a bunch of content from. She had to do it. Just so you guys are wondering, what's a ruse? A ruse, guys, is basically a lie. When I was on the job, I'm very sensitive to that word. You guys know I used to work in law enforcement. We would use ruses all the time, where they're sending an undercover agent in to do something, and they don't necessarily know that he's working undercover. A ruse is based in deception, okay? So, wait, let me get this straight. So, you're pregnant, but then you're in Miami partying and vaping and drinking alcohol, and then you post this stupid article to justify it because everyone's flaming you for drinking alcohol, right? Drinking a little alcohol early in pregnancy may be okay. And she puts this stupid ass thing because everyone's roasting her on Instagram, right? Then she drops a video where she says, I'm not going to keep the baby. And I think we got a clip of that. Let's go ahead and run that clip real fast. After she got exposed.
This one right here?
And our lawyer, shout out to James Sexton, predicted all this. And I'm going to give Mediocre Tutorial Reviews a shout out because he's one of the few YouTubers that actually went back and talked about all the information that shows that this woman is lying. So let's just play the intro of this part because it's actually hilarious. She gets exposed.
Recover after that because it was very traumatic for me. Or if that shakedown doesn't work, it turns in a couple of months. Oh, I lost the baby.
A few moments later.
All the stress that's been going on for the past month, it caused me a lot of emotional damage. And I've been feeling a lot of panic and like it's just like a lot of going on.
Oh, I gotta say it for these dumbasses, man. I got something to say. All right, pause. So not only right did she get exposed by someone that she did a pod with, but she obviously had a ruse. And let's and you know what? I'm not done yet, guys. Y'all think like I said, this is gonna be the last time I address this woman. We're going all the way. We're putting a nail in the coffin. You could go ahead and make a million responses about this. We're never going to respond to you again. This is house cleaning. I'm going to go ahead and make you look crazy because you've been lying all over the place. Let's pull up that Planned Parenthood photo real quick.
Yes.
because she was running around because in my head I'm like, wait, hold on. So you're in Miami, you're drinking alcohol, you're vaping, you're partying, etc. Are you really pregnant still? And then it kind of hit me. I looked at this document a little bit harder, right? And in it, we could pull it up, Bills.
Got you.
It says that there was, if you scroll out a bit, it says something about Planned Parenthood of Greater New York. Okay.
Right there.
And it says encounter for elective termination. And I was like, wait, well, hold on. What is this? I don't really know what I'm looking at here.
It's an abortion.
So what I did was I actually got a doctor. Got a doctor on the line right now for y'all. Okay. Let's get a doc on the line so he can help us decipher this document right here.
Dr. B84, you with us?
Dr. B, what up? Help us decipher. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome. So, Doc, instead of me looking at this thing and try to decipher, I figured I'd bring in a real professional. So, first and foremost, what are we looking at here?
So, basically, it's a document that shows that you're seen in the clinic setting or emergency room or a hospital. But in this case, it's probably a clinic. Okay. And it's basically work. Very standard.
Okay. So, from my understanding, and please correct me if I'm...
Look, let's just, you didn't really need to bring in the doctors and shit like that, all right? You didn't really need to do that, okay? If you read encounter for elective termination of, and you're talking about a pregnancy, what the fuck you think that's gonna mean? Like, come on. Like, look, Myron just crossing his T's, dotting his I's. I'm not gonna fault the guy, but let's be honest. Anyone with a rational thinking mind will see, all right, we're talking about pregnancy. We got a doctor thing for pregnancy. It says encounter for elective termination of what? What could that possibly be when related to pregnancy? Of course, it's a fucking abortion. Like, there was no real need to like bring the doctor and stuff, but like again, Myron just crossing.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, Doc.
No hate.
Would a clinic like this be necessary if you're just trying to see if you're pregnant, or would a clinic like this be used more likely to actually go through with an abortion?
It's more likely the latter.
Okay.
So if you just want to know, you can go anywhere, emergency room, your primary care doctor, hospital. But if you want to actually go get an abortion, you have to go to a Planned Parenthood site.
Gotcha. Because I thought it was a little weird that she would go through all this length just to show that she's pregnant. You could do that for much cheaper at multiple other places versus going to a Planned Parenthood. Is it cheap to go to one of these?
That I don't know off the top of my head. That's a little bit more complicated to answer, but it wouldn't cost much if you have insurance. Okay.
Well, she's a foreign national. We know that here on a visitor visa, so she probably had to pay out of pocket. What's the can we anything else here on the document, Doc, that we should be aware of as far as, because obviously we can only speculate. We don't know if she actually went through with it, but it seems here that this was done on April 4th, 2024, and it shows the DX you said is diagnosis. Can we scroll up, Bills, real fast? Where it says elective termination, or encounter for elective termination of ... Oh, did we lose him?
No, you're still there.
I'm here.
Okay, yeah. So, in your professional opinion, do you think what do you think the likelihood is that she might have done the abortion on this day, since this shows that this under the DX?
It's likely. Again, this is just discharge paperwork, so we don't have the official medical records.
Gotcha.
But based on what I'm seeing here, I'm going to assume it means elective termination of pregnancy.
Okay. All right. No, fair enough.
And as far as I know, Daisy has yet to deny that she got the abortion that day.
So we don't know for sure, but typically, what do they say all the time, right? If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it might be a duck. And to go to a Planned Parenthood clinic, simply to see if you're pregnant, just doesn't seem feasible. This tends to be from people that want to get abortion. So we don't know, but she's drinking alcohol and partying in Miami, and then we got a girl exposing her saying, if you're going to run with a ruse, you better not get caught drinking. So, I think a logically sound person might think that she already got the abortion, and then she just wanted to go ahead and do a press run and make the most of it and get as many views as she can. I don't know. We can only speculate, but hey, that.
Now, oh shit. Not that. There it is. So, what's interesting is, so she more than likely got this abortion done on April 4th or April 5th. Okay, more than likely got it done, and they exposed all this like April 5th as well at 7:45 p.m. So the same day that she is supposedly supposedly is breaking all this news, she also got the around the same time she also got the abortions. It's also the same time that they talked about it, and at the same time.
The evidence is there, chat. You can go ahead and decide what you guys think. Hell, we could maybe do a poll even. It'll be hilarious. We should do a poll on YouTube. Guys, open up a YouTube tab. We're going to do a poll. Do y'all think she still has a kid? I don't know, man.
No.
Let's go ahead and see what you guys think with all the facts that we presented here. Doctor, thank you so much for coming on the show. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
All right. So next, we're going to get into the next thing.
Thank you so much.
So we debunked that.
I appreciate it.
What's the next tab, Bill?
All right. So next, we're going to get into the next thing.
Mute your mic, brother.
What's the next
Here, just turn the Discord off.
I muted him. Got it.
Okay, yeah, you got it. So he's a doctor, man. He's not tech savvy, guys. He's not a content creator. So give him a little bit of break, man. He saved lives, okay?
So we back to
now we're gonna go to the next one here, which I think is what are we on now?
We're gonna
the allegations,
STI allegations.
STI allegations. All right, let's run the clip here real quick and speed through this. So she goes ahead with this dusty fucking hater, and they make these comments. Let's roll the clip.
We've tried already, Daisy. I think the best part of now is to let the legal system handle it. And Fresh and Fit.
And again, I before we go forward anymore, just to be clear, so Fresh and Fit addressed this April 5th, and apparently she more than likely got the abortion April 5th as well. So at the same time, that she knew that they were going to start talking about this and address everything, or make their stream, she's got the abortion. I mean, it's really telling.
You look at y'all gonna end up like Tasha K. All of y'all. Y'all will say, "Oh, dude, you're saying, Fresh talking about the STDs." You might end up.
So this is apparently Fresh's. This is Fresh's STD test. That's embarrassing.
Like Tasha K. No.
How embarrassing is that? You had to freaking go and to prove that you don't have an STD, go and get a test and then have it done. And this was done fairly recently. This happened. So now we know Fresh's age, birthday, 10/02/1992. We know Fresh's birthday for sure now. But you got that fairly recently.
They're about to go through their Tasha K moment right now. y'all not playing. Right? And we don't listen. Hope.
Yep. So he went ahead and tried to make some comments that Fresh has STDs. Let's play the next clip because I think he says it in there. First, he says that we're going to get sued, which is hilarious because I've told the truth.
Because this guy knows he's dirty. That's the shit that pisses me off the most. Anybody defending this shit, you're a monster. You don't even deserve to be on.
Look, if you're making false bullshit, you're a monster. Fuck you.
This earth. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, you don't understand because you're playing games with people's life. That's like if someone with HIV who's HIV positive and they know for a fact they were HIV positive, but they willingly had sex with someone who wasn't HIV positive and they didn't know the partner was HIV positive. That's a crime.
Stupid.
Oh, really?
You can go to prison for doing that.
Pause.
Okay, so this guy has this.
It's ironic that he said that we're going to get Tasha K when he's the one that's actually going to get Tasha K because that's exactly what Cardi B won her defamation lawsuit for, was because she accused Cardi B of having STIs when she didn't. And what does it look like here? We got tests from Fresh that he is actually clean. So Duke the dummy, okay? You, my friend, might be looking at a defamation lawsuit for saying this stupid shit. You might get Tasha K, you fucking dusty bum. Okay? Stupid. Incredible, right? What else is next? What lie next we got to debunk? We got a debate to do, man.
We got the lane.
You are fake news.
Okay,
and then the clown himself.
And then, interesting enough, as you guys know, Daisy went on the H3 podcast, right? And we can see literally the man on the bottom right dressed like a clown. That's Ethan. Clown World, man. Clown World. So let's play the clip real quick.
You got to pick a lane there. All right. Is there more voice memos?
There's one more.
One more.
There's one more. It's 13 seconds long. I'm going to play it. 1 second.
Too much happening right now that I can't.
Too much popping.
Even with you, I want to, but I can't. I'm just going to hurt you.
Such a fucking idiot.
You know?
That's so crazy.
That was it. That was
Pause.
what Daisy just basically said.
That was one of many recordings. You guys are probably wondering, where did these recordings come from, Myron? Well, those recordings, guys, were taken on or about March 25th here in Miami, Florida, when they were poolside talking, because after her and Fresh basically, had the disagreement about the apartment and he didn't want to be with her anymore, they had this discussion. As you can see, Fresh is letting her down nicely, right? He's being a nice guy about it. Hey, I'm going to hurt you, blah, blah, blah. Saying what he's got to say to, kind of end things. And then she went off to New York after that. And she recorded that conversation. Well, Miss Daisy, I don't know if you're familiar with American law, but that's illegal. And I think we have it right here because you recorded it multiple times. Florida is known as a two-party consent state. This means that under state law, all parties involved in private conversation must consent to that conversation being recorded. This differs from one-party consent states where private conversations may be recorded as long as one involved party consents. So not only did you record him on the phone the first time trying to get a reaction out of him, when you said that you were pregnant and you were going to keep the baby, which we all know is not true because now you're not going to keep the baby all of a sudden. You also recorded him.
Now, to be fair, at the time when she did that recording, she had yet to have the abortion. Okay, to be fair. Because, she did the recording way before that, and then she got an abortion. But I think she continued to act like she was going to try keep the baby during her press tour.
While you were in Florida. And you have multiple recordings. Each of those is a different charge. You do realize that, right?
And also, I just want to point this out. We still don't have proof that was actually Fresh's baby.
And you're here as a foreign national on a visa committing felonies. Incredible. Man. I think there's a certain agency that doesn't like it when foreign nationals commit crimes here. I don't know. But anyway, this is hilarious, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, I think we just went through everything. We systematically debunked a bunch of their lies. She's saying that's not her in the video. We showed that it's her in the video. We showed her, ridiculous amount of plastic surgery that she's done to alter her ego, showing tattoos, showing birthdays, showing documents. She's saying it's not her. It really is her. All
right. That's the end of it. Okay, so yeah, that was the crux of it. That's all that was really going on. But there we go. So we got irrefutable proof. She's a liar. She lying. Why you gotta lie? So I mean, at this point now, do you believe Daisy? Do you believe her? I don't believe her. I don't believe her. I don't even believe that was Fresh's baby. Really don't. It's probably the reason she did get the abortion because she's like, oh shit, if I get the abortion, then they're gonna find out it's not Fresh's baby. So I don't believe that there was any truth to anything she was saying. That's just me. I'm a very cynical guy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But what do you guys think? Do you believe her? Do you still believe her? Do we believe all women? Don't we? Shouldn't we believe all women? I don't believe all women. I don't believe no hoes. Oh, man. All right. So, yeah. Anyways, what do you guys think? Believe her? Don't believe her? But there we go. She is fully exposed. She has been exposed. And again, like I said, her account has been deleted. She has deleted her account on X. Let's see. Wonder if you can still find her on the Instagram. God, I have not logged into Instagram in forever. See if I can remember my fucking password. Okay. Not now. Not now. Not now. Okay, search DZ _fit Chen, I think it was. Okay, so she still has her Instagram up, but she deleted her X account. No, I mean, that's not surprising, really, because her Instagram's where she puts all her thought pics. So, all right. So where we go? So we're all good. So that's not surprising. But yeah, she's deleted her ex. She's still on the Instagram. Still has the "Sue Your Baby Daddy" post up. So we'll see if there's anything else that comes of it. I really can't wait to see the criminal stuff. That would be interesting to see. I hope they do sue her to the oblivion because that's what she needs to learn to not to do that shit. And as always, it's just it's just something that we should all know to yeah. Sorry, I did send a text out. Yeah, sorry, I got a bunch of things going on behind here. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you like this coverage. Again, tomorrow probably you'll start a little early. Probably start around 6:30 ish. I'm thinking. Let's see, 6:30 hour 7:30. Probably start at 6 tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Just because I had shit to do. And getting done at 7:30 is a little quick. I hope you all have a good day. Peace out, and I will see you later.